all
concluded,
progress.
And I call the member for Gilmore.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sometimes in this job you have to be all things to all people, and of course that never works. So my guiding principle is to get on with the job of helping as many in our community as I possibly can. I believe that everyone in Gilmore is eagerly waiting for the formal announcements of funding for projects that have been in the pipeline for years. I've worked hard for these projects and I'm proud to be delivering the very important dollars. In the Eurobodalla Shire Council area, the funding has gone to 3 disability enterprises. The first is Muddy Puddles Expansion Part 2, with an allocation of more than $500,000. It's a not-for-profit organisation offering therapy and education programs for children and young people with a disability, as well as their families. In 2014, the group of concerned parents and community members who wanted more local services for their children began Muddy Puddles. They now cater for a wide range of groups, starting from early childhood through to teens, offering individual therapy and group programs run by qualified therapists and educators. Thank you, Anne Minato and the board, for your patience and dedication to get this project finished, helping parents in so many ways, including navigating the NDIS. The second group to get help to complete their Stage 2 was the respite and permanent accommodation for young people with a disability for Yamaro. Their project gained $600,000. Again, thanks go to the dedicated board and the untiring work of Mark Brandingham. This project will be such a community asset. The third project is the all-inclusive playground at Corrigan's Park, now named Variety Park, where Stage 2 will be completed with the injection of more than $650,000. The Eurobodalla Shire Council and Charles Stewart have been the drivers of this project. The Shoalhaven City Council region will see a number of projects finished. Firstly, the Dunn Lewis Centre, which has received community support for years but has struggled to finish. They'll now complete the auditorium with the addition of $1.9 million, allowing them to have fundraising functions, maintain their programs for youth work experience, out-of-school learning, work for the dole, and generally being a great community hub that is well done, Gail Dunn. Now you can say it's going to be done. The basketball stadium, as part of the Shoalhaven Indoor Sports Centre, is a Shoalhaven City Council project, but the quality fit-out, bleachers and other internal facilities were beyond their budget. So the investment of $2.8 million will resolve that issue. I know Ralph Cook and John Martin will feel that their dream is finally coming together. Our South Coast Dairy, as well as being winner of gold medals for the milk production quality, will also be launching, or perhaps I should say churning, its way into butter manufacture with a grant of just $14,000. Cara Duncan, John Miller and the local dairy farmers who had faith in themselves, you're all stars. Voyager Park in Huskisson currently has an incomplete access path to the memorial area and a plan to have a space of honour to recognise our serving men and women. That will be finished hopefully by November with a $600,000 spend. Well done to Husky RSL board and members. The aged care facility to be built in Kiama will be absolutely brilliant. That too is staged with an investment of $2.3 million dedicated to the community hall and meeting rooms. What a fantastic project this will be for that area. Congratulations to the previous council with Brian Petchler at the helm, also the current mayor, Mark Honey, but always with the advice and guidance of their general manager, Michael Forsyth. There will, of course, be a great deal of employment opportunity with each of these projects, and I look forward to seeing those outcomes. There'll be more job-generating announcements in the not-too-distant future. In the meantime, I'll continue to focus on the Shoalhaven River crossing and funding resolutions for the Princess Highway, working alongside my state colleagues for the entire length of that highway. Recently, my state colleagues have offered to lobby the funds to maintain the historic Nowra Bridge. I truly hope they are successful. Just imagine, if you can, a better aligned highway, more state and federal funding, fewer accidents and an international invitation for tourists to come and visit. I wonder if the South Coast councils and state governments could consider developing a vision for our highway, our future. The Grand Pacific Drive could be such a vision for our region. Not just a road of strategic importance, but one that doubles up, takes visitors to all of our villages. It would be wonderful. This concept is being explored by tourism groups, and I really believe they have a great idea, worth follow-up and advocacy. We in Gilmore can achieve terrific outcomes. We should work on this one together. I encourage our state members, local councillors and the community to get on board and push for a Grand Pacific Drive style extension all the way down the coast. making our Princess Highway as great as the Pacific Highway, except it's got better destinations to visit, to get our tourists down there, to get our people jobs. It'll be fabulous.
The House stands adjourned until Monday, 26 February 2018 at 10 a.m.